housing, and welfare. The Prime Minister also pledged stronger oversight of residential facilities and preventive measures against abuse, emphasizing the need to better protect human rights and eliminate blind spots in the system. More young people are staying out of the workforce, and the time it takes to land a first job is increasing with each generation. The number of inactive individuals aged 29 to 29 reached 217,000 in 2024 among those born between 1995 and 1999, about 2.6 times higher than the 84,000 recorded for those born in the late 1970s. The report also found that recent generations take longer to secure their first job, averaging 12.77 months after graduation compared to 10.71 months for earlier cohorts. Experts cite labor market mismatches and structural factors, noting the share of young workers in new hires has declined, reflecting broader challenges in youth employment. In local news, Busan City will carry out an intensive safety inspection from April 20th to June 19th as part of the 2026 Korea Safety Transformation. The inspection will cover 1,436 sites, including 20 categories, such as multi-use facilities, apartment complexes, construction sites, and traditional markets, along with aging and high-risk locations. Joint inspection teams involving local governments, public agencies, experts, and civic groups will conduct on-site checks, with senior officials also taking part. Residents are encouraged to report hazards through the Safety Report app and participate in identifying risks. Minor issues will be addressed immediately, while major risks will be monitored until fully resolved, with results publicly disclosed to ensure accountability. Busan City has opened applications from April 20th to 29th to recruit an accelerator to identify and nurture startups in the marine and fishery sector. The program will be operated through a new cooperation center set to open later this year, designed as the country's first AI and data-driven platform for marine innovation. The initiative targets early-stage companies founded within the past 7 years in advanced marine industries. The selected operator will receive up to 50 million won to run an incubation program in the second half of the year. The accelerator will be tasked with discovering at least 10 startups and supporting them through consulting, technology development, commercialization, and investment networking. In international news, a crude oil tanker has successfully passed through the Strait of Hormuz despite ongoing tensions and is now en route to Korea. The vessel is carrying around 1 million barrels of oil and is expected to arrive next month. Tracking data indicates the ship temporarily turned off its signal before reappearing near the United Arab Emirates, underscoring security concerns in the region. The shipment amounts to roughly half of the Korea's daily oil consumption, highlighting the continued risks to global energy supply linked to instability in the key shipping route. And now for today's weather. Busan will see mostly cloudy skies today, with some areas expecting light rain. The temperature in Busan is currently 20 degrees Celsius. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For My Busan with Laura McLuckie. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new season for My Busan. You know, in the movie Forrest Gump, there's that very famous line, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get That's right. The new show and a new season is just like that. It could be sweet, might be a little bit bitter, definitely chewy and full of nuts. But one thing is certain, it will be fun and it probably will be delicious. So let's open the new season's box of chocolates together right now. Welcome to For My Busan. I'm your host, Laura McLuckie. All right, let's kick off the new season with Celebration Cool in the Gang.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time. Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on.
Oh, welcome back. Celebration by Kool and the Gang. What a way to kick off a brand new season here at BEFM. Of course, this is not for your Busan, as you might be familiar with. This is for my Busan. Mine, 내 거. But everybody should think the same way. It's for me. 나만의 방송. 다시 새로운 시작했습니다. Look at the chat. It's already going wild. People sending bread. Who's that? Oh, look, it's BEFM. 작가님. It's 빵. Bang, bang, bang. I love it. Everybody chit-chatting about the weekend. Also saying congratulations on the new season. Thank you so much. The thing is, Okay, first of all, some housekeeping. We've got to get this out of the way. Then we can have fun. It's 4:10 p.m. It's Monday the 20th of April. Brand new season here at BEFM. For My Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM. 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. We've got 박보상 PD. Whoa! 박보상 PD. Ang PD is gone. I mean, she's still here, but she's gone to a different show. And that is the nature of broadcasting. We say hello, we say goodbye. Very sad. But we've got Pak PD here, so we're going to have some good times tonight with Pak PD. And Hongji PT is still here, which I'm sure you will notice. When we get to, well, we don't have a quiz anymore, actually. I was going to say when we get to the quiz and you find that it's so easy because she's so kind. She's so kind. She bought me 생강차 today to make sure we have a lovely first day. So I'm very excited with the new season to start. We are here with a completely different show for My Busan. I know, for your Busan. It doesn't seem that different. There's a couple of things that haven't changed. Me, also Hongji PT, also the time that we begin. We start at the same time. However, many, many other things are new. We've got a few segments that we're going to be familiar from the last season, but we've got a whole new time planned for you, my friends. So it might not be familiar yet, but for My Busan will be familiar to you very, very soon. Okay, we've got lots of things going on. We've got brand new segments. Oh, yeah, look at that. Pak PD writing. Send us the information about the new segments. I will. I'm very excited to. We've got new reporters, new guests, and so let me get into it just briefly to introduce you to what's going on this season and let us know what you think. We'd love to hear your opinions. As always, same number, #9050 샵 9050. Text messages 101. Kakao Talk or YouTube live stream are free. Send us your opinions, send us your love, and send us your 하트 if you're excited about the new season, just like we are. All right, every day we have On the Mic, which is very, very nice. We also have a new segment called Newsfeed, which I'll be bringing you the news updates daily. That's good. I'll put on my news reporter voice. Maybe an AI voice. That'll be fun. So we've got our On the Mic after that. And then starting this season, we've got a special time every Tuesday to invite local artists from Busan. So a very cool chance to meet the local artists in our community working in different cultural fields and to hear about their work and their stories. And then every day we've got a chance for us to receive your stories about the topic of the day along with your song requests. So if there's a song that you want to hear that you haven't heard in a long time, send us your request. That's going to be something we do every single day. It's called Busan Playlist, and we want you to make your own very Busan playlist, okay? So send us your song requests. If we don't have it, we will find it for you. Remember, no bad words. No naughty words. We can't play it on air. As much you listen to that at home, okay? You can't listen to it with us. And so daily, we've got a new Cosmos Chonium in the chat saying, is Steve coming back? No, Steve is not allowed back here. He beshined us for the last time, okay? He's not coming back here. No, sadly, Steve's not joining the program. However, every Monday, we've got a brand new reporter. Ade will be here for Busan Field Note, exploring Busan's hottest places, events, and festivals. Then we've got Monday Groove by Jo Tae-jun, or TJ. Now, you might have remembered him for True Fridays ago. But this Monday, we have something very special. It's a For My Busan 개편특집코너 with a very, very special guest. So you'll have to wait for that. Then Tuesday, we've got TTT, Try the Trend with Haley. Explore all the news trends each week. Wednesday, Global News Quiz with our new reporter Mark, which is a storytelling news segment exploring global issues all around the world. And of course, an interactive quiz. Then Anja's back. We're going to explore Busan. We couldn't say goodbye to that segment, except now it will be on a Wednesday. Then Thursday, Busan Life Solutions with Kelly. Global Chatter Squad with me, Andrew, and Haeon, which will be, I don't know what you were thinking when you decided we were going to put three of us in a room and say, okay, go. Cue. So that's going to be called Global Chatter Squad every Thursday, and it's going to be lots and lots of perspectives. 3 people from diverse backgrounds are sharing stories and culture and opinions, and you know that we love to talk, so that will be very fun. That'll be more like a 팟캐스트 느낌. You know, so we want to hear your opinions on that as well. And actually, the whole new season of For My Busan, we're going to bring you information, but we want it to be as casual, podcasty, and collaborative as possible. So please do send us all of your thoughts and messages. And then finally, we've got Culture for You by Kang Hyun-min, or Michael Kang. He's a music director, and it's a curated journey through global cultures. Very fun. And then finally, My Home, My Busan, as we had in the previous session as well. And also on Monday and Tuesday, not this week on Monday, but we have fresh and lively Busan stories from our BEFM PDs. So the producers are getting in on the action. They're going to hit the streets of Busan with a reporter. And then, they're going to go to hidden routes. They're going to capture stories and sounds and lots of different things. So anyway, like I said, in the second half of the show, it's not normal programming this Monday. We have a 특집 or a special segment, a very big star waiting in the wings. This person, I'm ready to fight with them. Guess who it is? 여러분, 누구에 대해서 얘기를 하는 건지. 네. 게스 해주세요. 이 사람은 나보다 부산을 잘 알고 있다고 했는데 아닌 것 같은데요. So we're going to have a showdown. I'm going to fight with him. Curious? 궁금하시죠? 네, 그러면은 6시까지 있어야 됩니다, 여러분. So stay tuned to For My Busan at 4:05 every day, all the way till 6 o'clock. All right. And of course, it's the new season. So 혹시 선물이 있어요? Do we have gifts? 당연하죠. 당근이지. 말밥이지. I'm showing you how old I am. Pak PD, do you know that? 당근이지? No? Do you know 말밥이지? Because 말밥 is 당근. Horses eat carrots. 말밥이지. Okay, but I'm very, very old. So, 넘어가자. 네, 여러분, 우리 선물도 있습니다. Of course, we have gifts. So instead of traditional celebration 떡, we've got celebration 빵. 그래서 축하빵을 빵빵하게 준비했습니다. 그래서 send us an acrostic poem using our program's name. Acrostic poem 무슨 말인지. 여러분, 네, 알고 있어요. It's a rhetorical question. Pak PD is in the background teaching me about life. I love it. I love it all. 포마이부산 아니까, 포마이부산이니까, 포마부 한글 삼행시 아니면 4MB로 영어 삼행시를 보내주시면 저희를 응원하는 신청곡과 함께 보내주시기 바랍니다. 빵집 기프티콘을 5분께 드립니다. 10,000원짜리. 좋네. 좋습니다. So send us an acrostic poem with 포마부 in Korean or 4MB in English with a song request to cheer for the new season, and you can be the 10,001 Bakery gift certificate prize winner, so get in touch. All right, up next we have a lot to cover, so let's get straight in. It's time for Newsfeed.
System check complete. Destination set. Busan.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now making our approach to Busan. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. We've just landed. Welcome to For My Busan. Okay, welcome back. I should be a pilot. I sound very cool. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. I should definitely do that. Okay, For My Busan's first brand new segment, this is Newsfeed. It's not an uptight news segment. It is a relaxed little space where we just take a quick look at what's happening in Busan and Korea and actually all around the world. So not in a headline only kind of way, but in a way that is useful, interesting and easy to enjoy. So what's up on the newsfeed today? Let's get into the first keyword. Oh, 여보세요? Toilets free. Okay, this one is everyday life for everyone. Now, if you have not heard about this is very cool indeed. Busan is making the National Day of Persons with Disabilities with a special event today at the Gangso Sports Park Indoor Gymnasium. And I love this year's theme, actually. Everyday life that everyone can enjoy. In Korean, 당연한 일상 모두가 누릴 수 있도록. 진짜 좋다. It might sound simple, but that's the point, right? It might sound simple. And that is exactly why it's so important, because an inclusive city is one where access and dignity and participation are not treated like special favors for a certain demographic or a certain group of people. It's just part of normal daily life where everyone has access. And so today's event was bringing together people with and without disabilities. It had awards, performances, exhibitions. There was a children's zone and there were booths run by 37 organizations. And one especially meaningful highlight is the performance by 물결, a theatre group made up of 8 women who have disabilities. There's also an art exhibition featuring work by 9 young artists with developmental disabilities. And the best thing about it, it doesn't stop with one event. It doesn't stop today. It's going on throughout the week with welfare centres and organisations across Busan who will continue hosting awareness programmes, family events and movie outings. And so just a really important reminder that it's not just about policy, it's about visibility and making sure that people are truly part of the community. And, I love that it includes arts, performance, family-friendly activities. So that's, very important. So inclusion means every day, not just one special event. So let's be more mindful of that. I just want to say as well, hello to everybody in the chat. YW Jun님, we've got Benny님, 후추님, what's occurring, Laura? 상민님, 네헤미야한님, oh, hello. And Rosie님, 고수님, Jenny님, 코스모스초님, 상민님, everybody's there. Okay, next keyword. Busan is getting ready for lights off. Yes, lights off is the key. Well, it's not a word. Key phrase. So lights off because Busan is getting ready for Earth Day on April 22nd, which is this Wednesday. So with a full week of climate-related events, the theme this year is the Earth is in the middle of a green transformation, connecting the world through carbon-neutral action. It's very wordy. It's a bit wordy, isn't it? There's lots of words in there, but it sounds grand, but the events are down to earth. Let's be frank, okay? There will be a commemorative Earth Day ceremony, photo exhibits, campaigns promoting carbon-neutral lifestyles. There's also a sustainable design exhibit at Busan City Hall featuring works by designer Kim Han-ul. And the lights off part, well, this is where we can get involved collectively because on Wednesday at 8 p.m., major Busan landmarks, including the Gwangalli Bridge, Busan Tower, Busan Harbor Bridge, Nurimaru, 등등등, will turn off their lights for 10 minutes to mark Earth Day. So just FYI, if you're driving and the lights go off, don't worry, don't panic. It's Earth Day. It's supposed to happen, okay? It's symbolic, yes. However, symbols matter and they help us take pause and notice, even if it's just for 10 minutes. And also, climate action doesn't need to always be preachy and pointing fingers and 네가 더 열심히 해야지. We've got to just keep it light and enjoyable so that we want to get involved, right? That's the trick. All right, final keyword. Also, final sound effect. I love it. This one is a bit more serious, you guys. This is tick warning. Tick, 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 boom. So if you're planning spring outings, hikes or picnics, heads up. Korea's disease control authorities are warning people to watch out for ticks or 참진드기. And they can spread severe fever with thrombocytopenia. or thrombocytopenia. Basically, it's not good. Okay, they can spread disease, and it's not the cutest spring topic, but it's very important. So, ticks become active in warmer weather, especially in grassy areas and forested areas. So, if you're bitten by an infected tick, the symptoms to watch out for: high fever, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. They can appear between 5 to 14 days. It's not something to brush off, my friends. Since 2013, Korea has reported over 2,300 cases and jarring but true 422 deaths. And there's no vaccine, there's no specific treatment. Prevention is really key. So if you're outdoors, try and avoid lying directly on the grass, stay away from tall grass, check your body carefully afterwards, especially your hair, ears, underarms. And if you do find something, don't get it yourself unless you're trained. It's safer to go to a medical clinic for proper removal because their heads get buried in there. Also, check your puppies, check your cats, check your animals if they are outdoor animals. All right? Yeah, spring is nice, but when we hear about the ticks, the fine print is ticks. Ticks are alive and well. So just be careful. Just take the precautions and check your body afterwards. All right. That was today's news feed, from inclusion to Busan to Earth Day events to spring health tips. I don't want to say the T word anymore. Yeah, that's all we've got. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit of update of what's going on in our beautiful city. I'm going to play you a song. This is Love You by Kim Peer and Tableau, and then we'll come back with On the Mic.
Say that, say that, say that, say that. Say that I love you. 잠이 안 오면 그냥 내게 전화해. 흔들리는 도시의 밤은 늘 복잡하니까 그냥 이러쿵 저러쿵 사람 살아가는 얘기 별거 없는 일상에 한숨만 나온 얘기 괜찮아 오늘 전화해 다 들어줄 테니 oh yeah. 철부진 너와 난 서로 다른 길을 가도 괜찮아 선택은 너 하나로 충분해 걱정하지 마 Say that I love you, love you, love you 서로를 넘어서 여길 벗어나 두려움에 기죽지 말고 Say that I love you, love you 그만 다 알게 된다던 그 말 상관없이 넌 잘 살고 있어 One, two, three, four 어제와 내일 그 좁은 틈 사이 어딘가 너와 머무는 걸 세상은 제자리란다 여기가 제자리면 왜 내 심장이 뛸까 So what we're wasting time till the end of mine Girl I'll be with you 세상의 모든 noise let me cancel it 숨막히는 choice be my favorite Life's a playlist and you know 난 항상 내 곁에 Let's keep it low fly girl 철부진 너와 난 처음 가는 길을 가도 괜찮아 선택은 너 하나로 충분해 걱정하지 마 Say that I love you, love you, love you 서로를 넘어서 여길 벗어나 두려움에 기죽지 말고 Say that I love you, love you, love you
Nepal.
All right. So tell us, how long have you been living in Korea?
I've been living here since 14 months, and it is a good experience till now.
Okay, tell us, why did you decide to come to Korea?
Korea was not at my first priority. I applied to Canada, and I got rejected. And then Korea was there in my options, so I tried Korea, and I got accepted from Busan, and I came here.
Wow, wonderful. So you've been here for 14 months. So tell us, what have been some of your best experiences living in Korea?
One of my best experiences living in Korea is going to beaches with my friend, enjoying there.
Going where?
Beaches.
Beaches? Oh, okay. So tell us, which beach did you go to?
I went to Hyundai in summer last, and I'm eagerly waiting for this summer to come very soon. And it's already started, and hopefully I can enjoy once again there.
And Nepal, you don't have any beaches, is that right?
Yeah, we don't have. That's why I love the theme of the beach, and I enjoy swimming and walking barefoot in the sand. I just enjoy that moment.
Was Hyundai the first beach that you ever went to in your life?
Yeah, it was my first ever experience. That was my first ever beach experience.
All right, tell us, what are some other great things that you've done while you've been here?
Other great thing I've done, I learned language. I'm not that good, but I've just started learning, and I hope I'll be better soon. And the thing is, I didn't know how to cook when I was back in my home country, and I started cooking myself, and now I'm a pro chef.
Wow. Okay, first of all, tell us about learning Korean language. What are your tips for learning? How do you study Korean?
My tips is manage networking, be friends with Korean, talk to them, make daily conversation, and practice from apps and many others YouTube sources. You can learn Korean fast and practice regularly. Don't make a gap. You can achieve good Korean language.
All right, and you said also you're a good cook. Why don't you tell us, how did you learn to cook, and what are you good at cooking?
I'm good at cooking chicken, Nepali style chicken, and I learned from my friend. Before I used to make it all black, burning it. Now they taught me how to cook it, what type of masalas to put. We put a lot of masalas in Nepal. That thing is very rare in Korea, and they taught me how to cook it.
And is there some ingredients that are difficult to get here in Korea, the spices, or how do you get the different ingredients?
It's not that difficult, but it's expensive though, but it's not that difficult. We can get in big quantity as well, so we can get it easily all type of spices.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and what are the differences between Nepal and Korea? What are some of the differences in the culture or the landscape? How does it differ?
The landscape is the most different thing I've found. The mountains in Korea are 900, 800 meters. The mountains in Nepal, as we all know, it's above 8,000 meters. We have got 14 peaks, and I live in hilly area, so I live above 3,000 meters from the sea surface, and this is almost around 400, 500. This one difference is, and another is the food items. People here eat different food than people in Nepal. They eat a lot of sugar in everything. They want everything to be sweet, but in Nepal we just add more and more spices and make them spicy and flavorful, which is missing here.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and have a wonderful day.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Tegan, for the On the Mic. And Nayan, thank you for that lovely interview. A student from Nepal who's been here for 14 months. He says he loves going to the beaches, especially Hyundai, because there's none in Nepal. No beach? 어떻게 살아? Do you know, there's lots of beaches in Scotland, but they're very, very cold. Very cold. That's also 어떻게 살아. But since coming here, he's learned Korean. He learned how to cook, and he said the biggest differences between Nepal and Korea are, of course, the landscape and the food. Nepal has higher mountains, and the food in Korea tends to be much sweeter. I was having that conversation today. Korean food is very sweet. Even bulgogi is very sweet. Meat and honey? What? I don't understand it. But anyway, that's very interesting. It's nice to hear some stories of other people who live here who are not from the Korean culture. So we'll find out about that. So what did you think? What did you think about our guest, Nayan? What did you think about his story? And what was there anything there that motivated you to, I don't know, to go to a different country and study or do anything? You could. I heard that to Nepal people, Korean mountains feel like a neighborhood stroll, says Uchunim. Huchunim, not Uchu. Huchu. Yeah, it would be, right? Because if you think about it, you can really literally just stroll up Changsan. You can't do that in Nepal. You cannot. You could stroll, but it would be a very sweaty and painful stroll. So yes, if you want to be on the mic, get in touch. We would love to feature your story as well. 네, 그러면은 여러분, 내가 한국말로 할게요. 잠시만요. I'm going to speak a little bit of Korean, so bear with me. 네, 오늘은 새 시즌 첫날 특집으로 여러분의 특별한 메시지를 받고 있습니다. 메시지를 안 보내주신 사람 지금 뭐 하고 있어요? 에? 지금 바로 보내주세요. 네, 포마부. For My Busan이잖아요. 포마부 한글 삼행시 아니면 4MB로 영어 삼행시를 새 시작을 응원하면서 신청곡과 함께 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 그리고 여러분 이게 무료 하는 건 아니잖아요. 빵빠바빵빵도 있어요. 빵집 깁티콘 선물로 드립니다. 우리는 5개 있습니다. 그래서 오늘 5명 뽑아서 상품 보내드리겠습니다. 이거 10,000원 빵집 상품권입니다. So send us an acrostic poem with 포마부 if it's Korean or number 4MB in English with a song request and you can be the 10,000 won bakery gift certificate prize winner. So for example, 포함되지 않은 맛있는 상콤한 부산 실패 rubbish. Anyway, that's all we have. I'm going to play you a song. This is We Like to Party by Big Band. Then we'll be back with a brand new segment with Adi Busan Field Notes. Stick around.
Where the party at? And you don't stop, and we won't stop. Where the party at? And you don't stop, and we won't stop. 오늘도 친구들이 왔어. Man, how you been? What's up? 여기 한 잔만 줄래? 제일 늦게 마시는 사람 술래? 그 녀석은 마시 champagne. And if you know what I'm saying, 손목을 보는 시간은 금이야, 벌금이야. You're there. 우린 젊기에 후회 따윈 내일에 조금 위험해.
Hey man, you better slow it down.
다시 돌아오지 않을 오늘을 위해 저 하늘을 향해 건배해. We like to party. Yeah, 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 yeah. We like to party. 머리 위에 해 뜰 때까지. We like to party. Yeah, 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 yeah. We like to party. 서쪽에서 해 뜰 때까지.
오래간만에 불장난해. 지금 이 순간 나랑 같이 밖에 나갈래. 시끌시끌 분위기는 환상. 겁이 없는 멋쟁이들 관라. 여기저기 너부러진 오퍼스 원해. 마무리는 달콤하게 디겜. 너는 빼지 않지. 까지 함께 천국까지. 맨 정신은 반치.
우린 젊기에 후회 따윈 내일에 조금 위험해.
Hey man, you better slow it down.
다시 돌아오지 않을 오늘을 위해 저 하늘을 향해 건배해. Yeah. We like to party. Yeah, 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 yeah. We like to party. 머리 위에 해 뜰 때까지. We
like to party. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. We like to party. 머리 위에 해 뜰 때까지. We like to party. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. We like to party. 서쪽에서 해 뜰 때까지.
Where the party at? And you don't stop, and we won't stop. Where the party at? And you don't stop, and we won't stop.
Welcome back, everybody. It is time for a brand new segment here at For My Busan. And when do you think I'm going to make a mistake and say For Your Busan? When? When will I do it? When? Never? Never? Okay. I would love to welcome Adi to the studio. Adi, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Adi. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Happy Monday, by the way.
Happy Monday.
I
It
love
is-
Monday. It's my favorite day of the week, by the way.
Oh, really?
Love Monday.
I do love a Monday. Feels like something is starting.
Right, fresh, a new chance.
Fresh, a new chance. For all of our listeners who have never met you before, because we have a lot of listeners who've joined from, many, many years here, who are you? Give us a quick introduction.
No problem. My name is Ade, or as the Koreans say, Sunmok Ade. And I lived in Busan for 13 years. All in Busan.
All in Busan?
Yes.
So you're a Busan 남자.
I am a Busan. I'm a
Yeah.
Busan 상남자.
상남자?
I've been told.
The distinction is very important, but the pronunciation is very important. So
Yes.
just FYI. Okay, so let's get into it because this is a brand new segment here at For My Busan. We have got Busan Field Note. So what is Busan Field Note?
Busan Field Note is a brand new segment, and I get the chance to go out to various events, activities, and festivals in Busan and introduce those events and capture stories from people who have visited those places. And of course, I also get the chance to interview organizers and event coordinators to provide you with basic information about the event. And I always try to give a cool tip too.
Ade 꿀팁?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I like it. So let's see. Where did you go this week?
Well, this weekend, by the way, the weather was just beautiful. I got a chance to go to the Busan International Boat Show, and it was at Bexco, and it was wonderful. It is a 3-day event, and I got to see a lot of various boats and things.
Well,
there.
boats, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
International Boat Show. You would imagine there were boats,
Well,
right?
there's a lot of other things too, but I want to reveal it slowly to our listeners.
포장지, do you know what I wrote in the chat? 포장지 필요 없고, but I misspelled it. But still, we don't need any 포장지. Let's rip it off like a Band-Aid. So the International Boat Show, tell us a bit more about this event.
No problem. Well, the Busan International Boat Show, it's held at Besco over 3 days, and it's been going on for quite a long time now. I think about 12 years.
Wow.
Yes, and it is a family-friendly event, so anybody can join. And I was surprised that it wasn't only just boats. It was a lot of other things that you can enjoy there. And if you go with a friend as well or with your family, you can definitely have a good time there.
Yeah. Yeah, the boat show, you might think, I'm not a boat person, but actually these events, like these huge expos in Bexco, there's just so many things to see and do. And also there's usually good food.
There was excellent food there. They also had a lot of food trucks.
Yeah.
Tucked away at the back, but a lot of them. And that was a popular, busy place over there.
Yeah. You got to get the food. So what was the highlight of the event then?
Well, for sure, to see the boats. But you also get a chance to climb up on the boats and go take a tour inside of the boats.
Ooh.
Which, if you've never been around boats, is a very good experience. Also, again, for all ages and families. And very cool thing, marine safety was there. And you would think that's a little bit boring, but it was actually quite interesting because they had a VR experience zone, and I got to experience it, which was fantastic. And a lot of hands-on activities like rowing, surfing, and fishing experiences.
See, that's what I'm there for. I'm never going to buy a boat, not in this lifetime, I imagine. However, I love the other stuff that you can do.
Absolutely.
Surfing is so accessible. Here in Busan especially, it's like the surfing mecca of Korea. You've got rowing a boat. It's not that I plan to do it, but I've been in those kayaks that you
Right.
row along. And so, yeah, these kind of experiences are very unique and very cool that we can experience it here in Busan. Now, I know that one of the things you do when you go out is you interview people. So who did you get to speak to this time?
Well, I got the pleasure of interviewing Patrick. Now, he is a consistent visitor and a longtime vendor and an expert of the boat show.
Okay.
And he's going to, and I spoke to him and he gave us some really good interview. Hello, thank you so much for doing this interview. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, my name's Patrick. I'm here advertising the boats that we sell, yachts, and also the boats that we make.
Thank you. And could you briefly introduce the Busan International Boat Show?
Sure. The Busan International Boat Show has been around for, I think this is the 12th year. Yeah, I've participated for the past roughly, I guess, 8 years. Every year it's a little bit different. This year I would say noticeably especially the amount of vendors here has changed over the years. And I would say that now it's less focused on things not related to boating. It's almost 99% related to fishing, boating, or yachting.
Thank you for that. And what could visitors expect to experience here today?
The entrance to the boat show, there are quite a few boats on display, so they'll have the opportunity to climb aboard, look inside the interior, walk around on the deck, and see what a boat's like if they've never been on one before. There are also different sorts of events set up by the city and the Marine Police as well, like puzzles and lots of great things for kids to do as well, kind of like putting on the Marine Police clothing and taking photos, that kind of stuff.
Wonderful.
Well, I recognize that voice.
He's famous, like you.
Yeah. I'm just conscious of the time, Ade, so let's skip to the very next clip.
No problem.
Who did you speak to for your second clip?
Well, I also had the pleasure of speaking with a Busan resident, and he had a very good experience with the rowing. So let's take a listen to the clip. Hello, could you briefly introduce yourself?
안녕하세요. 저는 부산에 거주하고 있는 30살 임명수라고 합니다. 지금 영도에 있는 연구소에서 직장 생활하고 있고 일단은 부산에 아마 계속 살 예정이라서 부산 좀 애정을 가지고 살고 있습니다.
Thank you so much. And is this your first time at the International Boat Show?
네, 처음 와봤습니다.
How do you like the show today?
기대를 안 하고 왔는데 생각보다 볼거리가 많고 방금 로잉머신이라는 체험도 하고 와가지고 굉장히 다양하게 프로그램을 즐기고 있는 것 같습니다.
What made you come today?
일단은 근처 제가 살고 있는데 마침 옆에 있는 친구도 부산 놀러 왔고 이런 국제 행사도 하고 있어가지고 저도 그냥 구경할 겸 이렇게 놀러 왔습니다.
Apart from the rowing, was there anything else that was really interesting?
아무래도 다른 국제 행사 비교해봤을 때 보트 승선할 수 있는 체험도 좀 신기했고 레이싱 모델분들 너무 이쁘셔가지고 되게 재밌게 보고 있습니다.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
What? 레이싱 모델분도 너무 예쁘다. 그래서 내년에도 갈게요. 에이,
They were
역시.
popular.
Well, yes. Oh, that's very interesting. So what did he say? Can you give us because he spoke in Korean, can you
No
give us
problem.
a quick rundown of what he said?
Well, he said that he had very kind of low expectations for the event. And I think when you go there, you do. But when he went, he was very satisfied with what they had there. And he also rode the rowing machines there. And I also had a chance to do the rowing machines. And the rowing machines are fantastic because you get to row with your friends or family and compete.
Oh.
And they have a screen. And they're showing you, your speed and who's in first.
Yeah.
And that's where I actually caught him and his friend. And they were a bit out of breath when they came off.
Oh, that's fun. So that made it feel a lot more, I guess, competitive, but a lot more fun as well.
A lot more fun.
And I know you've got a final interview. So who was your last interview with?
My last interview was with a Korean Maritime Transport Safety Authority official. And he gave us a wonderful interview. Can you briefly introduce yourself?
안녕하십니까. 네, 저는 한국해양교통안전공단에 근무하고 있는 황동근 연구원이라고 합니다.
Can you briefly introduce the Busan International Boat Show?
부산국제보트쇼 같은 경우에는요, 레저 기구도 많이 보실 수 있고요, 보트도 보실 수 있고요. 저희 우리 부스처럼 해양 안전 관련된 부스도 운영할 수 있습니다.
Thank you so much. What can visitors expect to experience here today?
여기서는 해양 안전 관련된 거를 체험하실 수 있고요. 그리고 VR 체험도 하실 수 있고요. 그리고 구명 설비 같은 거를 보면서 이제 구명조끼가 어떻게 작용이 되는지, 그리고 구명 뗏목이 어떻게 펼쳐지는지를 배울 수 있습니다.
Thank you so much. Apart from yours, what is something else somebody else should see?
일단은 저도 반응을 못 봤지만은 지금 계속 부스를 운영해가지고 다른 걸 못 봤는데요. 보니까 앞에 그 보트가 되게 많더라고요. 보면은 FRP 이제 그런 보트를 흔히 볼 수 있는데 보니까 알루미늄 보트도 있어가지고 그런 게 되게 신기했습니다.
너무 감사합니다. Thank you so much.
감사합니다.
Oh, there's your Korean in there.
Yeah, I tried.
I know that you spoke in Korean and then you edited that bit out. I bet you. So what did he say?
Well, he said that he works for the Korean Maritime Safety and that he talks about the life jacket safety. And it was very interesting because I got to experience that VR experience and it gave me a good reminder of how important the marine. Yeah, there we are.
On the screen just now, if you're joining us on YouTube Live, you can see Ade staring at the guy. Ade, you look like you're trying to have a fight with him. Like, yo,
you know what
what
happened?
you doing?
You know what happened? I know that exact moment. The boat was going really fast, and I was looking at him like he was the driver. Like, hey, can you please slow down? Because it goes through twice, and the first time the boat speeds and you fall off in the water. And then you're drowning and it goes dark.
Goodness.
And then the second time you have a life jacket on and you fall off and then you rise to the top.
So you can experience it. Do you know, that's so important, especially for children who just don't understand the importance of wearing a life jacket. I think that's a really important thing. Such a smart idea. What else did he said? He said, he mentioned the kids. He says that's why the kids were enjoying it.
I would like to mention that this makes it a kid-friendly event because the amount of kids lined up that were lined up like a roller coaster. It was like it was like a roller coaster experience, and they're all lined up like a experience park.
Yeah, I love that. So listen, we've got to wrap up, unfortunately, but what is Ade's final take on the event?
Perfect. I want to give my clue tip first. The clue tip was if you come at a certain time and you go to the marine, you can get a free boat ride.
Ooh.
And I have to say that, and I wish I knew before I went, because Patrick told me, and then I got a chance. But I want to let everybody know.
Next year.
Yes, and I want to let everybody know that if you are going to the boat show, it's not just for boats. It's a family-friendly event with a lot of experiences, and I definitely highly recommend going.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, why does it matter? Just briefly, 30 seconds, a bit of a wrap-up for us.
No problem. So the boat show matters because it gives people a chance to experience not only boats but also hands-on experience, and it also shows Busan's identity up close, as Busan is one of the leading marine places in Korea.
Yeah.
And I just love how it gave everybody a chance to experience Busan culture.
Yeah, 맞아요. Because Busan's marine identity is very strong.
Yes.
And if we can make it accessible to more people who are outside of the marine industry, then more people will have hands-on experience of safety. They'll be able to understand the importance of,
life
being
jackets
able to row.
and being able to row.
Life jackets,
Yes.
it's very cool. So I love that. Well, listen, Ade, thank you so much.
Thank you so
How
much.
was your first show? Good?
Wonderful.
Loved it?
Perfect.
We'll see you back here next week as well. Until then, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, time for me to say goodbye for the first half of the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in the second half with lots of new segments. This is Rascal Flatts, Life is a Highway. I'll see you back here at 5 o'clock.
Life's like a road that you travel
along. Well, there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver slides, and knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no road I can hold, a road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell me we're survivors. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Woo! If you're going
Your bridge to the world. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Welcome to BFM.
어서 오세요. BFM입니다.
An all-new BFM is coming to you with a new season on April 20th. Meet the all-new For My Busan every day from 4 to 6 p.m. Join our Talk Avengers for their chats, a playlist created by you, the listeners, and the producer on the ground to meet the people of Busan. See you at 4 p.m.
손님, 주문하신 키즈 프로그램 추가해드렸습니다.
Bring your kids to BFM Kids Club. Watch your kids' English skills grow as they have fun with storytelling, sing-alongs, and much, much more. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Come play in English.
다음으로 올스타 잉글리시 준비됐습니다.
Every Friday at 6:08 p.m. A new and improved All-Star English with a new guest and new contents every week.
더 다양해진 이야기, 신선해진 구성으로 여러분의 일상에 즐거움을 더해드립니다. 끼룩!
BFM's new spring season comes to full bloom on April 20th. Fill your day with BEFM. For details, check out the BFM website.
Hi, I'm Roberto Fernandez from Mallorca, Spain. I have been living here in Busan for more than 5 years with my Korean wife and twin boys. Back in 2020, I was invited to a game by a friend of mine. Since in Spain, football is the most beloved sport, baseball really drew my attention. In Sajic Baseball Stadium, everyone was singing the chants loudly, and that space was filled with the vibes of Busan. Everyone could truly become one body and one mind, sharing all the feelings of joy and sorrow. When I first visited here in Busan, I didn't have a family. But now, I have the whole Giants family as well as my own family. Once Busan Galmegi, you are forever Busan Galmegi. Global City Busan, we're in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
엄마가 얘기하는 거 따라해봐. 부산이 좋아요.
부산이 좋아요.
For my 부산.
For my 부산. 부산으로 오세요. For my 부산.
부산? For my 부산.
부산 하면 For my Busan.
하나, 둘, 셋.
부산 is good. For my 부산.
You are listening to For My Busan.
Oh, so cute. Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm trying to decide who are all those people. I don't know. It's a secret. That was so cute. 나도 For My Busan. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the second half of For My Busan. Yes, it is a brand new season here at For My Busan at BEFM, and not much has changed in my seat, but lots of changes behind the scenes and lots of changes in our reporter segments and many, many other things as well. 그래서 여러분, 오늘 새 시즌이잖아요. For My Busan으로 우리 쇼를 변경했습니다. 여러분 재미있었죠? 1부는 이미 끝났어요. 시간은 엄청 빠르네요. 어이구, 인생은 빠르네. 인생 짧다. 진짜. You gotta enjoy every moment. I tell you what. It's 5:01 p.m. Let's do some housekeeping. 5:01 p.m. Monday the 20th of April. Welcome to For My Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. It's BEFM 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. I'm your host Laura McLuckie, and Pak PD is in the seat. Hello, Pak PD. I need to get a little one of those trumpets. One of those trumpets that I can do fanfare and then 실패 like this. Like this. I like it. No, you don't have to search. I'm just kidding. 네, 여러분. 오늘은 새 시즌 첫날 특집으로 여러분의 특별한 메시지를 받고 있습니다. 아시죠? 그래서 어떻게 참여할까요? 첫 번째 중요한 인포메이션은 우리 선물이 있습니다. 여러분, 5명한테 5명. 네. 10,000원권 빵집 상품권이 있습니다. 네, 좋습니다. 그래서 포, 마, 부 한글 삼행시 보내주시거나 for MB로 영어 삼행시를 새 시즌을 응원하는 신청곡과 함께 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 빵집 기프티콘을 선물로 보내드리겠습니다. 5명 뽑아서 상품 보내드릴게요. So, if you want to get some bread, get the bread. Then all you need to do is send us an acrostic poem. Do you know what that means? In English, that's not a normal thing. So, for example, For My Busan is for MB. So 4, you would need to make one line with starting with the number 4. Or you can even use the word for. We'll allow it. M and then B. And it's a 3-line poem. Just FYI, everyone in the chat already has been doing wrong answers only. So you are all 탈락. But I still love you. But you're 탈락. Okay? Well, we'll see. I don't choose the winners. So send us an acrostic poem with 포마부 in Korean or 4MB in English and a song request. And you can cheer for the new season here at For My Busan. All right. So pound 9050 샵 9050 text messages 101 KakaoTalk or live is free. I hear something outside. Is there a big star coming here? Somebody said something about a big star. 우리 특집 세그먼트 있잖아요. We've got a very special segment coming up. 진짜 유명한 스타 오시는 거예요? 진짜로? 오, okay, 준비해야 돼. Okay, so before that then, this is Ben Rector with Brand New, and then let's see who this star is.
like like taking chances. I feel a lot like 17. I feel like windows roll down new city streets and cabs. I feel like anything can happen, laughing. You take me right back to when we were kids. Never thought I'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. I feel like a young John Cusack, like making big mistakes. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I am not afraid. I feel like a kid. Never thought it'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Time will always try to make us. Time will always try to make us. You remind me what I used to know. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Yeah. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new.
아니 근데 진짜 우리는 빅스타 온다고 했는데 이게 민수잖아요, 민수.
빅스타를 원해서
하여튼
그래서 왜 빅스타 안 구했습니까? 지금 PD님, 작가님.
근데
저도 빅스타 구한 줄 알고 왔어요.
You can't just put a bow tie on and call yourself a big star with your ukulele.
아니, 로라. 우리 청취자 여러분. 네. I have never put on a bow tie even for my show. The last time I put on a bow tie was for my wedding.
Well, we feel very honored.
And even that, my wife had to talk me into it. Okay?
We feel very honored.
그래서 오늘 이 BFM, oh, why do I keep speaking Korean? So for today, the new season here at BFM, especially for
you.
방송 이름 뭐였죠?
For My Busan. 나가세요 빨리. 이게 뭐야?
I 아니 농담.
농담 아니거든.
For my 부산 왜 여러분 보세요.
너무 handsome. 근데 to be
bow tie.
fair, you don't wear a bow tie, but you wear a gat. I've seen you wear a gat many times.
아 그거는 완전 이제 한국인이면 가시죠. 근데 왜 이렇게 헐렁하지 이거 떨어졌다.
Oh, dearie me.
죄송해요. 네.
Anyway, welcome everybody to our very first special 특집. Yes, it is for my Busan's 개편특집코너 with 민수.
네, 반갑습니다, 여러분. Pleased to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
It's nice to have you.
네, my name's Minsu Shin. Oh, may I?
Please
may
do.
I
Take the
introduce
mic.
myself? 네, 여러분 반갑습니다. My name's Minsu Shin. First time here at 4 p.m. show for anything, I think.
For my Busan.
네. The 4 p.m. show called For My Busan. You didn't give me a chance.
Yep.
기회를 안 드렸잖아요. For My Busan. 네. For My Busan 청취자 여러분 반갑습니다.
네.
Thank you once again for having me here. I'm host of a little show called.
You don't even know the name of your own show.
A little show called All Star English, which is right after this show. So to everybody, all people here on the YouTube chat, by the way, I expect you to be here, continue to be here at 6:08 p.m.
땡땡이 치면 되지. 치면 안 되지.
반갑습니다.
네,
네.
참석해야 됩니다.
네.
So welcome. So today you are going to, well, we're here for a very special show because it is the new season.
Yes.
Do I also get to come on your show?
If I got to talk to the higher ups about
okay.
that.
I'll go need dinner. It's
Even
fine.
me being here, I think the higher ups had to have like a roundtable discussion.
Puppet situation. It was puppets on a string.
맞습니다.
But today
네.
we're here to compete about Busan. Like the good old days, Minsu. Remember
네.
them?
I mean,
Yeah.
competing. So we're competing against each other,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the topic of Busan.
Yes, 부산에 대해서 우리 퀴즈? We've
네.
got Hong GPT in the studio as well. See if you have a zoom out shot. You'll see Hong GPT in here as well. She says no.
So they brought me in here.
Yeah.
First, they told me
Yeah.
that I was going to actually give you quiz questions.
That's what they told me as well. Oh, so
and
sneaky.
now, 여러분, with the bow tie I'm wearing and what they have me doing later on in the segment, oh my goodness. 그거 알았으면 아마 진짜 더 생각하고 아마 재방송 준비하는 시간을 가지려고 아마 안 출연 안 했을 것 같은데. 네. But, you know, they filled in the blanks. Like on the way when I was over here, oh yeah, you're gonna be wearing a bow tie, and oh yeah, we're gonna be testing your knowledge on Busan against Laura. 네. But I'm all game. I'm all for it.
It's
네.
all in the name of good fun. So 일단은 그럼 오늘 우리 삼행시를 받고 있는데요. 그래서 부산 사투리로 삼행시 대결 먼저 몸풀기로 어때요?
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
마이
둘, 셋, 넷.
부산은 말이지. 내가 다 이끌어 간다 이가.
오.
부산 스코티시 아줌마 로라 짱이네.
아 이게 로라가 준비한 거예요. This is one you got
That's
ready.
my one. Oh, good.
네.
I'm the winner. It's not me that's doing that. I didn't give myself that.
그럼 저한테 줘보세요.
Okay.
네.
포.
다시 한번 줬어요. I wasn't mentally
다시
ready.
한번.
네.
Ready? Are you ready?
네.
I gave it to you. 포.
포마이 부산 알제?
마.
그 모르나? 부산 영어 방송에 하는 프로그램 그 재밌다고 들었는데 혹시 그거 재미없으면 올스타 잉글리시 오면 된다.
야, 취소. 망.
네, 여러분. 이 정도입니다. 저 계속
재밌어요.
갈 거예요.
진짜 재밌어요.
네, 계속 갈 거예요.
Anyway, mine was better. So, 서로 부산에 대한 퀴즈 하나씩 먼저 내볼게요.
우리 원추님 잘했대요.
진짜.
저의 그 삼행시 잘했대요.
Oh,
원추님 우리 6시에 8분 뵙겠습니다.
There's so many. If you scroll up, 너무 많아요.
맞아요. 오늘 좀 많이 보냈네요.
진짜. And
네.
so some of our long-time listeners have, as we like to do, gone for the wrong answers only segment. So 포 데이터 피자에 마 요네이즈 추가 부탁해요.
오, 이건 괜찮다. 네,
코스모스
이게
톤이에요.
주문 넣는 거네요.
잘했어요.
So
Okay, listen,
today,
we do have a time limit on this, so we better get on with it.
좋아요. So today, Laura and I are going to be competing.
Yes.
Who knows Busan better? How many years have you been here?
15.
15. 아, 그럼 여기서 제가 살짝 선배네요. 살짝 선배입니다. 저는 여기 17년 됐거든요.
17년?
네.
And also, like,
나 여기
you're...
태어났다. 부산 사나이다 나.
맞다. You're Korean. So if I know better than you, well...
큰일입니다. 여러분, I'm, there's no. I'm not going to be just because Laura's host. I'm not going to be holding back punches on these questions.
Not in your little
if I know
bow tie.
the answer, 바로 답 외칠 겁니다. 저.
그래.
Okay,
Okay,
봐주는
so
거
let's
없어요.
get straight to the quiz because we've wasted all of the time chit-chatting.
좋습니다. So questions are going to be given actually by AI.
By AI.
네, by
Okay.
AI.
Yeah.
Because so whoever has the answer, Shuki, can we just raise our hands?
Yeah.
민수.
정답.
네, 알겠습니다. 자, 여러분 혹시 네 우리
Take over.
청취자분들,
This is good, all relax.
we have a poll going on. 여기서 대결에서 누가 이길 건지 여러분 맞춰 보세요. 네.
Yeah, you can. This is my show. You can be on my side.
여러분, 결과 너무 기대됩니다.
Okay.
자, let's get started. 민수 vs. Laura. 부산 quiz. 첫 번째 문제 나갑니다.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's the question.
What's
As of
AI?
late March 2026, what is the total population of Busan metropolitan city? The population is more than 2 million and less than 4 million.
3.64 million people.
자, time. 그 포인트 얼마까지 맞춰야 되는지.
Well, 3.64
네,
like
so
pi. You don't need the rest.
3.64.
예.
Alright, 저도 이 정답 외치려고 했거든요.
너 나
네.
정답했지.
네, 3.67입니다. 저는.
잘했네.
네. So Laura 3.64, 3.67으로 알고 있습니다. 네. 자, 일단 저희 정답 여기서 네, 줬는데. 자, 일단 그러면 이제 정답 발표하겠습니다.
The answer is about 3,239,016.
Yeah, I'm the winner.
그럼 둘 중에 because Laura's was closer.
But the funny thing is, why have you taken over the show?
Because they first told me I was going to 진행해 the
I like
quiz,
it.
right?
I like it. Please continue. It's giving me a little rest. I'll sit back. I'm
네네.
relaxing. Okay. Oh, 3.2.
3.2. So
That's
we're off
less
by
than I
what?
thought.
400,000?
400,000.
네, 400,000 people. That's still a lot. I knew it was in the 3 million somewhere. Maybe I was going off prior numbers.
When you first arrived.
네.
17
부산
years
처음
ago?
왔을 때 그 정도였던 것 같아요.
그럴 수도
right?
있지.
Maybe that's why I first said that 3.67 million. 네. 제가 부산에 2008년에 왔거든요. I came back to Busan 2008.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that was the population back then?
It must have been. It must have got
Maybe.
smaller. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Let's move to our next question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This question, we've got to identify a historical place. So you've got to give the exact name to get the correct answer.
Okay, and it's in Korean. It's in Korean, right?
Korean or English?
네, it's in Korean. All right. 네. 자, let's hear the question.
Here is the question. This place was created in the 1950s when war refugees from the Korean War transformed the hillside into a residential area. In 2009, it was reborn as a cultural and artistic village through a public art
이거는
project.
VAR 좀 돌려야 될 것
It is now
같은데.
the Santa Rating of Busan.
이건 VAR 좀 돌려야 될 것 같아요. 제 손이 먼저 올라가지 않았습니까? I think my hand went up first though.
I'm louder. I yelled a little bit.
Oh, so we're going by how loud our voices are,
Let's do it.
right? Oh.
Okay, 여러분 같이 퀴즈 합시다. So you can answer the questions on your own as well at home. You don't get a prize. Actually, do we get a prize? I don't think so.
Pride.
Oh, we've got a prize?
Wow.
Oh.
자, 이제 몸 풀었습니다. A little bit of warm up done. Okay.
Question number 3 is all about culture. So this film festival began in 1996, the largest film festival in Asia, the only A-list film festival in Asia recognized by the FIAF. So that's the FIAPF, by the way. Of course, we know it's BIF, right? So let's take a listen.
Here is the question. In 2026, how many times will the Busan International Film Festival be held?
정답.
정답. It was me. Oh, you're giving him one chance because he's losing? Fine, go. Okay.
So the question was, how many times
heard the
will the
question.
2026 Busan International Film Festival be held?
Yeah.
한 번 아니에요? Once.
아니, 정답. 21, 21st birthday. Oh, what?
Okay. The question
22.
was, how many times?
20.
정답. 23. Wait, I didn't understand the question.
25. 26. Oh, it's the 31st. What am I saying? 24. It was the 30th last year, so it's the 31st. That's why I said 20 and 21st.
Okay.
Okay. I won.
참을 겁니다, 저는. 근데 계속 로라가
피곤하다.
숫자 외치는 동안 저 손을 계속 이렇게 들고 있었거든요. 네.
제시카 외동달. Next question. Here we go.
3대 0입니다. 3대 0.
3대 0. Okay, geography. A geography question. We need to get the name of the bridge.
This is the geography question. You need to get the name of the bridge.
I said that.
This is the oldest bridge in Busan.
정답!
It first opened in 1934 and can even open in the middle to let ships
영도대교.
pass. What is its name?
영도다리.
잠깐 영도 다리 or 영도 대교?
Both. It's the
와
one that
이거
goes
너무
up and down.
빨라 이거. 아니,
yeah.
I thought the rule was you had to hear the question in full
You
before
didn't
the
think the rules. You mean 정답은 in the middle of everything. Don't you give me that.
여러분 혹시 이게 보통 퀴즈는 이렇게 질문 다 끝까지 듣고
아니.
이렇게 정답 이거 외치는 거
아니거든.
아닙니까?
근데 중간중간에 민수도
네.
정답 했거든요.
나는 로라가 너무 급해서 저도 따라했어요.
진짜 if I was wearing a smartwatch, it would be giving me alerts of stress right now.
그래서 so the oldest bridge here in
Yeah.
Busan is Yeongdo Bridge.
Yeah, Yeongdo Bridge.
네.
That's the oldest one. And it's a cantilever 맞아요. Cantilever bridge, which was like one of the most like high-tech things at the time.
Yeah.
Because it was so low, it had to open up to get the ships in.
And it's the highlight, one of the highlight festivities here in
Yeah.
Busan City, right? The
Yeah.
lifting of the bridge every
Yeah.
once a year.
So you can go and see it.
You know, I don't know if you heard this, but before, like my like our age, we're the same age, by the way, 여러분. Hard to believe,
Yeah,
하겠지만.
I'm so
네.
young looking.
Parents used to like to tease like their kids.
Yeah.
They always used to say like especially my younger brother, he always got teased. Like we picked you up under the Yeongdo Bridge.
I'll send you back if you're naughty.
동생한테 맞아 그런 말 했어요. 왜냐면 영도 다리에서 but there's a sad history on this because after the war. Before families got separated, they always told each other, if we do get separated, let's meet back in
맞아요.
Busan under Yeongdo Bridge.
영도 다리에서 만나요.
네, 그런
맞아요.
history가 있거든요. 네.
진짜. It's so interesting. It's very, very interesting. Okay. Do you know what I've got written here? I'm going to read this out.
네.
박 PD said, 다음번에 민수님 한 번 기회 좀.
아니요.
먼저.
괜찮습니다. PD님, it's okay. It's okay. 왜냐면 지금부터 이제 더블 포인트로 갈 거잖아요. Right?
No.
더블 포인트.
더블 포인트는 없어.
콜?
이거는 무슨.
지금 4대 0입니다.
자, 다음 question.
4대 0.
Quiz number
더블 포인트.
5. This is a... Oh. He's going to tell
This
us.
is a famous seafood specialty of Busan. Thanks to clean waters and rich marine food sources, it is known for its firm texture and rich flavor nationwide.
고등어.
It is especially in season during
정답.
spring, and a festival is held every
어묵.
year in Gijang. What is
정답.
this food?
미역. 멸치.
정답. 잠깐만요.
멸치.
잠깐 이거 여기 청취자 여러분 룰이 없습니다 지금 이
룰이
퀴즈에.
있어.
아 지금 I see what this is.
Uh-huh.
I see what this is. 저를 불러가지고 this is a 3-on-1 kind of situation.
You're the star. Come on. You're the star. You're the one that's been here for so long, Minsu.
나 멸치
Listen,
알았는데.
if I remember correctly, this is just a replay of what used to happen back in the good old days.
아니에요. 나 멸치 알았는데.
네,
왜 어묵이라
알겠습니다.
했지?
PD님, 내가 찬스 해드릴게요. 오케이,
아이고,
콜.
네. 근데 저도 틀렸잖아요. 저도
But you're going to
이렇게
get this
들고.
one though. I think you're going to get this one because this is a music one, and we've got to fill in the missing lyrics in the song.
진짜 저 제일
So you're the
어려운데.
music. Did you know that Minsu is 광안 Jay-Z? Did you know that?
That's a secret. That's a secret I was going to take to my grave, Laura. Thank you so much.
I've been telling everyone.
For 네.
Let's
자,
go to the next question.
다음 question 주세요.
You will now listen to a song titled Busan Anthem, a song that praises and celebrates Busan. Please fill in the missing lyrics in the song.
백거덩 울리며 장군님 찾아오고 웃음띤 얼굴로 서로 손 잡는 여기는 부산 사랑의 고향 정 많은 사람들이 정답게 사는 곳 갈매기 떼 나는 곳 또 피는 사는 곳.
정답.
나와 나의 부산.
하면 됩니까? 동백꽃.
정답이다. 와.
이 정도 알아야지 부산 사나이 아이가. 죄송해요.
근데 that's so hard for me because I have to listen so hard to hear the lyrics.
아니,
I'm like,
로라 나도 똑같아요.
what is it?
네, 동백꽃.
How is it for you listen to Korean songs? Can you get every word?
No.
No?
Way.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah. Even for me, still like the news, like I even have with subtitles
Yeah.
on. It's so hard for
hard.
me. 네.
Oh,
But
yeah.
동백꽃, right?
동백꽃.
The representative flower of our Busan city.
What are you looking at your flash for? For answers?
For answers. Get me out of here, please. 빨리 보내주세요.
So let's go to the next question. Question number 7 is language.
마지막이네요.
So we're going to
벌써?
find out how well we understand spoken Busan dialect. We're going to hear 3 words that have the same spelling, but the pronunciation is different. How am I going to ever get this? Okay. So that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? Okay. Let's just have the question.
In this quiz, you will be asked how well you understand spoken Busan dialect. You will hear 3 words.
Sounds like Steve.
All 3 words have the same spelling, but their pronunciation is different. You will listen to these words in the Busan dialect. Match each word with its correct meaning.
사회.
아,
정답.
okay, one by one?
One by one?
네. 자,
정답.
okay. So 사회 is the word, but in
사회
Busan
means
dialect.
MC, society, or more like
and
fourth inning.
Fourth inning. 네.
사회, and you in 야구.
첫 번째 혹시 PD님 한 번 더 들어볼 수 있을까요?
사회.
정답? 사회. Fourth inning.
아.
빨리 주세요, 작가님.
사 is the 사회.
사회. 사회 fourth inning. So as in baseball.
잘했네.
야. 그럼 이건 일단 1포인트 주는 거 맞죠? 네. 1 point.
Good.
오케이. 좋아요. 자, 그럼 that was 첫 번째 사회.
Okay.
그럼 두 번째? Let's hear.
사회.
사회.
정답. Number 2, society.
맞습니까? 사회. 근데 이분 혹시 왜 이렇게
사회.
화가 났어요? 이거 녹음할 때?
사회. 우리 사회는 어떡하지?
사회 좀 많이 불만이
이게 사회
있는 분이었던
문제입니다.
것 같은데. 네, 사회 막 이렇게 관절이니까 네, 저도 사실
재밌는데?
그랬습니다. 네.
어렵다.
어렵죠. 네. 그러면
the last
마지막
one.
이 사회. 정답.
정답. MC.
사회 볼 때 사회. 네. 한번 들어봅시다.
사회.
정답. 사회.
3번,
자,
fourth inning.
사회 본다. 이 MC.
사회.
사회보다 할 때 사회.
아니 fourth inning인데. 이게 it can't be because we've already done it by default that's the final answer. He can't get a point for that.
아니에요. 주세요. 감사합니다.
이게 진짜 룰은 없는데.
네.
와우. unbelievable이네.
그 로라 이 프로그램 맞죠?
사회.
네. 자, 사회는 society, right? 사회 is fourth inning. 그 마지막 그
사회.
사회. 아닌데 사회가 fourth inning and 사회 was society and 사회 was 사회 본다 할 때
He
사회.
just yelled.
네.
It's not that
맞아, 그분 좀 많이 불만이 좀 더 많을 것도 같아요. 네.
Wow. So
the
the
final score.
scores on the doors are 로라 5, 민수
민수
3. So I guess that means I'm the winner.
네. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
네, 축하드립니다. 네, 이렇게 방송 이렇게 다른 방송 와서 the embarrassment that I received. 아니에요, 재밌었어요.
너무 재밌었어요.
네.
진짜 재밌었어요.
그래서 이제 일단 게임도 졌고
예.
이것까지 해야 되니까 조금 사실 기분이 안 돼. 기분이 아니거든요.
You know what to do is
네.
embody number 2 사회 and sing with that feeling.
맞아요. 그래서 일단 뭐 For My Busan도 이제 첫 이제 개편 시작했고
맞습니다.
first show of For My Busan in the new season. So to celebrate the facelift of the show, 네, facelift of the show 제가 살짝 이거 유클렐리 제 것도 아니에요. 네, 심지어 저 오늘 유클렐리 이거 코드 치는 거 오늘 연습했습니다, 여러분. 네, I learned ukulele today. as I was tuning the guitar, I broke
핑계
one of
봐라,
the strings.
핑계.
네. 그래서 우리 포마 부산 방송 위에 네, 제가 노래를 하나 만들어 왔습니다. 네.
좋다.
만드는 것보다 편곡을 한 거죠. 편곡을 했습니다. 네.
그냥 시작해 주세요.
네, 자 시작하겠습니다. 보자.
오예.
자, 여러분. Yeah, clap along. For my Busan.
잠깐만.
It is the show with Laura and she is the host.
I feel like I know this.
She is the host, she is the host. But if you're bored, come to All Star.
Whoops.
Come to All Star. It's at 6:08 p.m. and I'm host of that show.
Yeah. 바라람바.
네.
바바 보타이. 바바 보타이. 바바 보.
여기까지만 하겠습니다.
Oh yeah! That was so delightful. It's been such a long time. Can we get? Oh, there we go.
네.
It's been so delightful. It's been a long time since I heard you break it down.
맞습니다.
You broke it
여러분,
down.
I learned the ukulele today.
Yay!
It's not even my ukulele.
Where'd you find it? On the street?
아니요. 이거 준비해 왔어요. 네. The staff here at For My Busan. 네, 준비해 왔는데 일단 I do hope
But you broke the string.
네, but I broke the string. 네, I snapped one of the strings because I was trying to tune it. 네.
So I just blame somebody else.
네, 자 우리 C12님하고 찬우파크님 이거 acoustic 랩을 원했죠? 방금 제가 들은 거예요. 사실
해주세요.
라밤바 아니요, 방금 했던 게 랩이에요. That was the rap. 네. 그래서 I hope you enjoyed that little number. And thank you so much for bringing me here today. 왜 제가 진행하고 있죠? 이 방송에서.
나 그냥 스페이스 주는 거예요.
네네네네.
감사합니다. 우리 박 PD says 감사합니다. 감동이에요.
아니에요.
That was beautiful.
불러주셔서 너무 감사하고요.
It was beautiful. He beshined us through music, through song.
이것도 누가 시킨 거예요?
Minsu, that was so fun. I wish you could do this every single
너무
day.
재밌었어요. 예.
But we can't.
Thank you so much for having me, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've been on our program before too,
Yeah.
though, right? 네.
I used to
그래서-
come, but do you know what? It was so 정신없다 because I had to do it with.
And this is
Boogie.
정신 있어?
But at least there's two of us. But there was Boogie, and Boogie is screaming at me, "Roderi!" And I'm just like, sure, 100%. Had no idea what he was saying.
그래요?
So I would just look at you and be like, what's he saying?
You and Boogie had a connection back
I
then.
love Boogie.
네, but I didn't
Yeah.
know you didn't understand a lick of what he was saying.
Well, I understood some of it,
That's
but
good.
mostly not.
맞아요.
Yeah.
뭐 저도 잘 이해 못해요.
맞아요.
Boogie. I don't even know what he's saying half the time too.
He's the recording that did Sawe. That's Boogie.
아, 그랬구나.
Yeah.
아니에요. 아니래요, 여러분. Laura's
Just
making
kidding.
things up.
Just kidding. I'm making it up again.
But
Minsu,
anyways,
we
yes.
will listen. Please do tune in, everybody, at 6:08 p.m. to All Star English every single day. There's a different host. There's new corners. There's all
Yeah.
the things going on, right?
Big change on Friday, though. It's not the regular show that we had last season.
Yeah.
Friday, we're going live, and it'll be a one-man show. I don't know who it's going to be
Is it you?
in the seat. You're just going to have to wait and see.
Is it a big star?
But it's me.
It may or may not be, but definitely is Minsu.
네.
Well, thank you very much, Minsu, and we will support you. And thank you for coming to support
너무
us.
감사합니다. Thank you
and
so much for
we'll
having me.
See you later.
네, 또 다시 불러주세요.
네, maybe.
그는 또 이제 fair하게 퀴즈 합시다. 네, 감사합니다.
That was fair. Come on. Okay, thanks, Minsu. Bye, bye.
Bye, bye, 여러분. See you in 30 minutes.
Bye. See you in 맞아요. 맞다. Okay, so. Pak PD, what should we do now? Do you want to go straight into a little logo? Should we do the bridge and the text? What should we do? Because we've gone way far further than we planned. Let's have some music. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to play you a song. This is 오빠야 by...
오빠야!
Whoops.
이렇게 해야죠.
Yeah.
오빠야!
See, this is why he's not allowed in this show. 오빠야 by 신현희와 김루트, and we'll see you back here once we've kicked Minsu out of the studio.
오빠야 내가 진짜 좋아하는 사람이 생겨서 혼자 끙끙 앓다가 죽어버릴 것만 같아서 얘기를 한다. 눈앞에 아른아른거리는 잘생긴 얼굴 자꾸 귀에 맴도는 그의 촉촉한 목소리.
하나 들뜬거니 얼굴은 어떻게 생겼는지 무슨 일을 하는지 나는 너무나 궁금해
나는 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우리 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요 나는 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우리 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요 말을 하면 멀어질까 너무 두려워 너를 잃기가 나는 너무 무서워 말을 하면 멀어질까 너무 두려워 너를 잃기가 나는 너무 무서워 좋아하는 마음에 떨리는 날들알 더없이 덧없이 마음이 커지고 나는 마음에 설레는 날들알 난 헤어나올 수 없어 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우리 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요
나는 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우린 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요
나는 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우리 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요 나는 너를 좋아하고 너를 좋아하고 너도 나를 좋아하고 나를 좋아하고 우리 서로 좋아하는데도 그 누구도 말을 안 해요 좋아해
Can you hear it? Feel the sound of Busan. Your city, your story, your vibe. Tune into For My Busan.
Welcome, everybody. It's time for My Busan playlist. And this is a brand new season, and we have brand new segments. This is one of them. So welcome to For My Busan. It's 5:38. We chatted with Binsu way too long. So let's get straight into it. We have so many song requests from you today. And this segment, that's what it's all about. All we want to do is a segment for you and I to build a playlist together based on a daily theme. So wherever you are, in the car, at work, just chilling, you are part of today's playlist. And today's playlist theme is, or topic is, a song that cheers us up, something to cheer us on and to, to celebrate those moments where something new is afoot, something new is happening, a new job, a new city, a new challenge, or maybe just a new mindset. Do you know what's new today? I went running. Hongji PT, are you proud of me? I went running today for 20 minutes on the treadmill. I was so excited. I phoned my husband and said, guess what? I went on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Good? 잘했어요? 너무 힘들었어요. The first 7 minutes were terrible, but then afterwards it was very good. So we've got one song that gives us courage and excitement. So I'm just going to send it to you, the playlist. I'm going to go straight into it. Here's a question for you. What song do you go to when you're about to start something new, or when you need like 힘, when you need strength and power to get you into something new? 네, 여러분. 오늘은 여러분에게 새 시즌이잖아요. 그래서 새 시즌을 맞아 삼행시와 함께 응원을 신청곡을 부탁드렸는데요. 그래서 어떤 노래들을 신청해 주셨는지 한번 보겠습니다. 자, let's see what you gave us today. So many of you, and I'm so sorry we won't be able to give you all of your 신청곡, but we'll try. We're going to do this every single day. The song that has been chosen by the team, not by me, by the team, this is Likey by Twice, chosen by Cosmos Chonim. And so we're going to play that for you. You still have some time to get in your next song request, because we'll listen to the song and then we'll come back with a little bit more chit chat. Don't forget as well, send us your 삼행시 or your acrostic poems to #9050 샵9050. Text messages 101. Kakao Talk is free. YouTube Live is free as well. Let's take a listen to Likey by Twice. We'll see you after this.
한번 허리를 훅 들어 차차차 다이버터 베이베 세상엔 예쁜 옷이 너무나도 많고 많아 비비크림 빠빠빠 립스틱을 맘맘마 카메라에 담아볼까 예쁘게 이거 보면 웃어줘 그리고 꼭 눌러줘 저 밑에 앙증 먹고 say 빨간 근데 좋아요란 말을 건네 내 맘 표현하기엔 부족하네 근데 좋아요 잠도 못자도 지각하게 돼도 좋은걸 그저 바라보고 있지 아무 말도 할 수 없지 조금만 더 다가와요 내 맘 알아줘요 더 이상 감추고는 싶지 않아 오늘따라 기분이 꿀꿀해 안 그런 척 해봐도 슬프니 반응 없는 것 때문에 삐졌는데 잊혀서 친구들이 나오라고 불러내 잠깐만 연락이 이제야 오는걸 후 하루 종일 기분이 왔다 갔다 올 때가 또 다시 신나서 춤추네 설렌다 me like it, me like it, like it, like it, me like it, like it, like it. 두근두근. Me like it, me like it, like it, like it, me like it, like it, like it. 두근두근.
Oh yeah, I like this music. Very funky indeed. So thank you very much to Cosmos Chonim for giving us a little recommendation for a song. Today we are doing our very first iteration of My Busan playlist, which is where you and I create or curate even a playlist together just for fun, to feel the day, to follow a trend, to feel a vibe, whatever it might be. So we have one more person that we're going to choose, and this person, and by the way, this will happen every single day from now on, the person who chooses the second song of My Busan playlist will be given a coffee coupon as well. Ooh, yeah, we've got prizes. So we've got, no, not yet. Not yet, okay. So you give me the cue, give me a wink, okay? So we've got prizes for you, but don't forget that we've also got 5 prizes that are for your 삼행시 today. So if you've sent your poem and also a recommendation for a song, we're going to choose 5 people today because it's the first day of the new season. But every day, we are going to be giving out 1 coffee coupon during the playlist segment, okay? So I have it written here. I have this sheet, so I could read it off this. You're furiously typing over there. Okay. 그래서 this person says, 포도처럼 상큼 달달하고 마법처럼 신기하고 특별한 부산을 빛내는 영화 방송이 되길 기원합니다. 신청곡은 Charlie Puth, Dangerously.입니다. And the winner of the coffee coupon today is 7906. Is 7906 Yay! So well done. Thank you very much. And listen, we will put all of the winners, the other winners, up on the BEFM homepage. Go over to For My Busan. You will find the names. So if you've sent us an answer today, go over there after the show. So we can't do it right now, but after the show, we will put all of the winners up there. So there will be 5 more people who will win a 빵집 coupon, okay? Congratulations. So 7906 Neem, you get a coffee coupon. We've got 5 more 빵집 coupons for you, okay? You still have time, by the way, to send in your answers. So keep them coming in until the end of the show and you could be a winner. Check befm.or.kr for the winner. Okay, so up next, this is Dangerously by Charlie Puth. I'll see you after this.
Drunk off of that love, my head up, there's no forgetting you. You've awoken me, but you're choking me. I was so obsessed. Gave you all of me, and now honestly I got nothing left. I loved you dangerously. Ruin me.
It's time for Dr. McLuckie. Hold on. Let me do that again. It's time for Dr. McLuckie. Now, this is a new segment here where basically I am going to teach you something you didn't already know. We bought this fabulous, it says American Educator Encyclopedia. Well, we can't, you know, we can't all be perfect, but we'll let that slide. So every day, I'm going to open this to a certain page and find something that I want to talk about. So what shall we talk? Ooh, oh, goodness, no, thank you very much. Okay, so let me see. I have my teacher's wand. So this is a mixture of Hogwarts and I don't know. Here we go. let me just open this here. Ready? 소리 마소리. Aha. Okay. So today, class, I would like to talk about beginnings. Oh yes. You could have guessed that one already. Beginnings are fantastic. Because what they do is they signal that something new is afoot. And when I say afoot, I don't mean afoot, but I mean coming soon to a cinema near you. And one of the most beautiful things about beginnings, for me personally, is like I told you earlier, I started running again today. Not that I enjoyed it. I didn't really enjoy it, but I felt great afterwards. And it was one of those things that I thought, you know, if not now, when? And so, as we approach a new season, as we have started a new season and we approach a new era for My Busan, I would like you all to, number one, give yourselves a round of applause for joining us in this incredible journey. But number two, and this is the important one, I want you to think about what it is you've been putting off, what it is you haven't started yet, that you think, oh, I'd really love to, ding, ding, ding. Whether it's learn how to decorate cakes. That's me. Or whether it's go and do the Kaimekgil Trail or go and start Pilates or something. There's a new beginning waiting around the corner. And what we need to do is close a door of our current lives to be able to step through into a new beginning. So that's your challenge as we begin the new season of For My Busan. I want you to also begin something new, something you really, really want to do. And don't do it alone. Tell us about it because we want to support you on your new journey as well. Listen, that's really all I have for you. But, beginning. Beginning means ending, doesn't it? Beginning means ending. And so the For Your Busan era has ended. Do you feel sad about that? I didn't ask you if you were ready for the closing of a chapter. But I guess that's the thing about beginnings. If you do want to have one, something has to end. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's a reconceptualization of the life that you're living, right? Pak PD, what are you going to start? What's something you want to start? To eat more healthily. I love that. That's a very good one. I'm going to start running. And later, once I'm finished that's why it's called Dr. McLuckie, because I'm still studying. So when I finish studying, I'm going to learn how to make beautiful cakes. And I will bring them all to you. So that's not going to help you eat healthily, but you're going to have to eat them anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between, brothers, sisters, siblings. Today's show was produced by Park Po-sung, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McLuckie. Like I said, the winners will be posted on our website. Until then, this is Ariana Grande by Honeymoon Avenue by Ariana Grande. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And I love you and thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Shoo-da-dum-doo, da-da. Shoo-da-dum-doo, da-da.